y'all. Okay, so I am going to do a Ipsy unboxing. This is this month's Ipsy for me. I was a Boxy Charm person and I really liked this subscription when I was under Boxy Charm. I think this is like the third, fourth month, something like that. I could be completely off on that, but it's been less than a year, of course, just a few months since I think Ipsy bought Boxy Charm or took over or whatever. And we all that were on Boxy Charm got automatically switched over to Ipsy. So if you are wondering, you know, can you get Boxy Charm, what happened to Boxy Charm, it's now Ipsy is my understanding. I don't think you even had an option. So I believe we were all kind of just automatically enrolled into that. But this is still the Boxy Charm plan from Ipsy. So I think Ipsy has multiple plans, some of which are like the smaller you know, trial size things, and it may be a little bit cheaper. I know back in the day, a million years ago, I had the one that, you know, you got the little Ipsy bag and a lot of smaller products, maybe one or two full size. This is the one that was like the Boxy Charm, where you get 5 full size products, okay? And I think it's about $29.95, $30, something of that sort, but they tout that it's supposed to have an in excess of $200 value or something like that. But it also allows you to have access to what they call their drop shops, which are supposedly like a lot of these products that you get in your boxes and that you try out, and they're at a significant discount. Now, my problem with that is that when it was Boxy Charm, I found those discounts to be fantastic, right? I would buy so many of the things that I really enjoyed, got in here, found out that I really liked, and you could go on there and buy them dirt cheap. I'm talking about 80, 90% off. Their drop shop's just not as good anymore, okay? The Ipsy version of the drop shop is just not the same. You know, it's like things are like $12 or $18 or whatever, like a certain set amount on different categories, it seems like, at least in my experience. And I don't think the deals are nearly as good. I don't think the choices and selections are nearly as good. I don't think the brands that they had are as expansive as it was with Boxy Charm. So I'm just not as happy with it. I'm sticking with it for now to see if that is just part of kind of the conversion process, the learning process for them, seeing what the customer wants, seeing what they're gonna do, if there's any changes. But at this point, I will say that coming from Boxy Charm to Ipsy, we're just rolling into it. I didn't really make any change myself. I was forced into it. I'm not thrilled with it. I don't know, you know, what other options there are, if there's anything comparable to Boxy Charm out there. I know Allure has a box that I had many years ago, but again, I didn't care. Boxy Charm was my favorite, okay? So I do like that you still have this option where you get the 5 full-size products, okay? If I'm gonna get something to try, I wanna be able to try it through. I don't wanna try it for a day or 2 days or just enough to have it, you know, 4 or 5 tries, and it's not even enough to see if your skin's gonna level out on a product, or if, you know, your face is gonna adapt to a product, you know, those kinds of things. I wanna be able to try it long enough to know how things are gonna react, how they're gonna settle down, how they react with different products that I own at home, try and error, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I need a full-size product. So I do like that. But, and as you can see, it's got Glam Bag, Boxy Charm, Icon Box. These are all written on here. So these must be all part of now the Ipsy brand umbrella. So we're gonna open this up. I had already cut the tape open just to let you know, but this is really the first time in here. You get this little paper in here, if I can get it open, and it really goes through what's in your box, in your perks. And the way that this is set up is a little bit different than Boxy Charm. With Boxy Charm, they, you know, you filled out a profile and they sent you whatever item you wanted. Please excuse my cat, he is just kind of doing his own thing here. But they kind of sent you whatever you got. Now with Ipsy, their version of this Boxy Charm, they have 2 staple products, okay, that go out with every box, and then you get options to choose your other 3 items, okay? So they might give you 6 or 7 options, and you pick one of those. 6 or 7 options for this item, you pick one of those, and 6 or 7 options for that one, and you pick one of those. So you are somewhat customizing your box. I don't really love that, because the whole point is I'm trying to get myself out of a box, right? I'm trying to get myself out of my habits, the things that I would normally automatically try or buy or whatever. I want to be exposed to new things that I've never tried before and find new loves, right? In the makeup thing. I like to play with new stuff. I like to try new stuff. And that was one of the things that Boxy Charm kind of did. It introduced me to a bunch of new brands, new products, new things that I'd never tried before, and found out I really, really liked, right? If I'm going to pick things, you know, half or over half the box, 60% of the box, I'm going to pick stuff that I know, the brand I know, products I may have used before, products I maybe already have. And while some people love that, right? They're like, well, at least I know this one product is paying for the whole box, and I know I'm getting my money's worth, and I know I'm getting something I like. That's the one side of it. Okay, I can see that. But on the other side, it's like, well, if that's really what you wanted, then why are you getting a subscription box? Just save up the money, go buy what you know you want with that money, and don't even worry about the subscription box. This is more for the excitement of what's going to show up at my door, and is it going to be something I really like? Is it going to be something I hate? You know, I like the fun of that. So that kind of killed it for me, to be honest with you. I didn't love that either, but I can understand the people who do, right? I can understand that if there's an item there that you get to pick and it makes the value of the box for you, the rest are just kind of like icing on the cake. You're happy with that, right? You know, you at least got something you want, so that's great. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive in here. So we have the Saturday Skin. This is Apple Peach, looks like face wash. It says Rise and Shine Gentle Cleanser. So I have never used this before. This is a brand I'm not familiar with. This is a product I'm not familiar with. So we'll open it up, take a look at it, try to show you up close, and I'll take a quick, see if it is sealed, so that's good. Gonna use my teeth, sorry, I'm ratchet. But it does, has a slight smell. I don't smell a lot. I think I'm smelling the lotion on my hands more than this, so I almost don't smell anything, I don't think. But I mean, it'll be something new to try for me, so I do like that. I do like that I get to try something new. It says it's 7 peptide mix, so that's good. Like I said here, you know, this gives you some information about some of the products, some of the picks, things like that. We have the LYS Beauty Lash Confidence. Looks like this is a mascara in black. So this again is not a mascara I have ever tried. I have seen this brand excessively for like blushes and things, but I've never tried this brand, so I will certainly enjoy trying that. I do love mascaras. It does have a nice interesting wand shape with that kind of bent wand, so I'm kind of excited to try that new. And it's kind of a cool packaging as well. So again, that's something new for me to try, and I do like that I get something new to try. Again, there's the box. And so it is saying that it is curl, length, and volumizing. So it says it's clean mascara, so I'm assuming that it's a clean brand and it's all, you know, good stuff. So hopefully that'll be a nice choice. This is from the brand Feel, and it is a squalene facial oil. I did pick this one. This is one of the picks because I do like squalene products. I do think they are extremely moisturizing. So I haven't ever used this brand before, but I have used many squalene oils, facial oils. So we will certainly try that, and I'm pretty excited about that. But again, that was one of my picks. This was one of my picks, but here I go again. I'm getting myself into a box that I would already be in. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick for your eyes, eyeshadow stick, and I have used these before. I own plenty of Laura Mercier stuff. I own plenty of eyeshadow sticks. So again, if you like these, great. This is probably worth the price of admission, you know, as you can see. But again, you know, that's keeping me in a box that I'm already in. It's giving me a product that I already have, you know, that kind of stuff. So again, is this something that, you know, you want out of a subscription box, or is it like, you know what, I could have just saved my money and gone and bought one of these on sale somewhere and said, who cares about the rest? If you don't really care about the other products that you may or may not like, it's, you know, it depends on what you're in the box for, to be honest with you. And then this one was, I don't know if I'm saying this name right, but it's Realer. I'm not sure, but I've gotten several products from Boxy Charm when it was Boxy, with lipstick and different things in this brand, and they were all really good. Actually, my mom loved the lipstick. She stole it from me every time I get one. So she did love that. But this is a setting spray. If I can even get it open without breaking a nail here. You know what? Let me see. Hopefully I can. Let me see. Bear with me. I was gonna grab a knife here, but I don't wanna. Let's see if I can. Oh, I have an assistant here. My son is going to hand me a knife. Okay. So, you know, nothing like having an 8-year-old throw a knife at you. Just kidding. So this is supposed to be a probiotic setting spray. Hold on to your dream. And this one said it's really good for your skin, good skincare, good as a setting spray, good as like a priming spray, all these things it's supposed to be great for. So I did choose this one as well because I have had good experience with this brand, even though I've never used their setting sprays, because I love setting sprays. I use them as primers, I use them as setting sprays. I just like the feel of them. So I'm hoping that it will be one that I enjoy. I wish my cat's tail would quit going across the screen. Sorry about that. But anyway, so I just, bottom line is you get the 5 full-size products. You know, it's well worth the price, even if just one of the products you really like, I would say, especially if there's 2 or 3 of the products you really like. I believe. But I do have a friend who never, ever, ever does these, because she is a person who always says to me, I would rather go buy a couple items I absolutely know for a fact I love on sale, you know, 50% off with my 20% off coupons when Ulta or Sephora has them, or whatever it may be. Or if I can find them on some, you know, site on sale. And do that and know I've got 2 products I absolutely adore, then risk it with a bunch of products I don't, okay? So she does not dig boxes. Now, for me, the whole purpose of the box is to try new things, to get out of my box by getting into the box. So for me, that's kind of why I don't love the part where they have us picking over half of our box. But again, it's up to you. You may enjoy that, you may not enjoy that. It may be something you want to try. It may be something that you're like not a big fan of, but as you can see, you know, you do get some options, you know, with each and every option that I had of these 3, which were the 3 options. These 2, I believe, were the ones that came in everybody's box. You definitely got a skincare and a makeup product here, so you at least got a variety in that. And then with these, each category or each one of the 3, it seemed like of all the choices, they had a variety of choices. So whether it was a hair product you wanted, a nail product you wanted, makeup product, or skincare product, you really could kind of mix and match and get something. So if you're a person who, you know, you hate skincare products but you love makeup, or you hate hair products but you love skincare products, whatever it may be, it does give you the customization to at least pick some of those, kind of lean towards one or the other, where with Boxy Charm you didn't really get that choice. So that's one thing that is an advantage. And also, you know, you get a little bit more kind of ability to kind of color select the cosmetics, because you get to see what color it's coming in before you select it, at least on the ones that you pick. So you don't end up, for me, I was ending up with red lipstick nonstop. And I have never worn a red lipstick in my life that looked decent on me, but I was having so many red lipsticks. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you a review, let you see what was in this, let you make your own decision. If you like it, if you don't, you know, decide whether you think it's worth it or not. But they are all full-size products, so at the very least, you know, you're getting that. And of course, to let you know, they do tell you on the website when you're choosing these products what the value, or at least their claimed actual price would be for each individual product. So you can kind of see, and then when your box is complete, when you hit the complete box, it will tell you, you know, your box is valued at X amount. Now, how close that is to real, I don't know, but it does, you know, kind of give you an indication of how much this would actually cost versus what you paid for the box. And, you know, with some of the things, like I said, any Laura Mercier, anything is expensive. So, you know, you're getting a pretty expensive product there. But again, you know, some of these other brands, I'm not really sure, you know, how much Saturday Skin is. You know, I'm not really sure about Feel. These are brands that I'm not super familiar with. I do know they had some ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills offers in there, some Ofra, you know, some of those kinds of things. And they had the actual value price on there. But again, you can find those on sale so often. So it kind of just depends on, you know, what you're looking for, how much you want to spend. You know, like I said, it says worth up to $350 on it. Now, is that realistic? I don't know, based on your picks. So anyway, it says here you can scan me as well and get to know your picks. So I think that should give you all the information you want to know if you scan it about each and every product, if you don't get enough information off the cartons. But which is a nice feature, I think. Lets you know, kind of more information about the product, probably where you can go buy it if you really enjoy it, those kinds of things. And of course, then I think all these products are typically available in their drop shop. Again, not as great a price as Boxy Charm had them, I don't think, but still at a discounted rate for sure. So that's also a good deal. If you do find a product you really love, then you can at least stock up on it at a discounted price. So that does make it worth it, because I know with Boxy Charm, I found at that time a Marc Jacobs eyebrow pencil that I just became obsessed with, and I could not get enough of them. And every time they would sell out, but I would get as many as I could get my hands on. I stockpiled them, and then my mother got obsessed, and then I was stockpiling them for her. So I saved probably enough in that to cover my subscription for a year, probably, on those things. So anyway, it just depends on how you want to use it, whether it's worth it for you or not. But I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it was kind of informative of how this works, the process works, how it compared to when they were in Boxy Charm versus the Ipsy now, if you had questions about that, and kind of what the products look like, at least, or at least what I picked, and what the staple product was. So gives you a little idea. If you enjoyed this, please do let me know. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, all that other kind of great stuff. I will do reviews on any of these products too. If you have any specific ones of these that you want to know more about, obviously I will be using them all. They're brand spanking new and putting them to the test. So it is no skin off my nose to do a review on them and let you know that information as well. So if you have interest in that, please, please, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.